Hello, good day. I am Meredith, and I am here with our message for Tuesday, the 4th of April, 2023. We're using Lightseers Tarot for our message today as we tune into the energy atmosphere, what's on offer to us. The sun's in Aries, the moon is in Virgo, though it's shifting signs into Libra, and on Thursday we have a full moon in Libra. So let's see what's happening in the world according to tarot. Holy cow. Our first two cards. Yeah, everything came out in twos today again. We have the World, and it's coming with the Magician. Now, those of you who are regulars here on the channel know that a theme has come out of the cards over the last several weeks. We've been encouraged quite consistently to take action in the direction of our fulfillments, our dreams, our intentions, our manifestation. Use whatever language you like for how you co-create with the divine all. The cards have been saying, get off the couch, don't be making any excuses, take action, take one step. If that's all you got to give, take one step, because the multiverse will take 10 steps toward you. We're in a beautiful flow of fulfillment energy. And we're taking a look here at the World, which is the last card of the major arcana. Now, the first card is the Fool at 0, but number 1 is the Magician. So we're witnessing a full circle moment here in the cards today. You know, we're basically coming to the end of the major arcana, and we're just about right at the beginning here, yet again, with the Magician. So these two cards together make a big full circle deal of something going on in our lives, our personal lives. So we have been steadily witnessing the divine flow of manifestation at work. It's been unfolding right in front of us for many weeks. So these two cards coming together feel quite powerful, really profound for us. So wherever your inspiration lies at this moment, invest that inspired energy into the fulfillment of your dreams. Let's take a look at the next two cards. Yeah, look at this, because here's the Empress. There's 3 major arcana on the table now. And she is the mother of tarot. She's the mother of it all. Talk about the divine creatrix of all. There she is. And she's got the World right here in her nice big pregnant belly. So we are in multiple phases of co-creation here, according to the cards. Some of it's already on our foundation, and we've seen that with the Tower and the Star recently. And more of the oncoming is becoming right here. That's the message that I feel with the Empress and the card that accompanies her. Look at this. The Lovers. Now there's 4 major arcana here on the table. That's intense. You know, this card is about choosing to follow one's heart, making the decision to stand in the face of whatever obstacle there could potentially be. That obstacle is usually created by something in our mind and doing it anyway, embracing it. See, it's another deck of cards where the Lovers are actually embraced. This is an extremely positive sign by my intuition, because in traditional tarot, you know, the characters on the card are not yet touching. They're reaching for one another. Their hands are extended, but they're not embraced. And here we are embraced. So this is why I say we're in multiple phases of manifestation energy. We still have all the tools, the resources we need for that we can continue to contribute to the oncoming. So multiple phases. We already have things on our foundation. We already have a stable foundation, and we have been celebrating what's already come our way. And my feeling here is there is so much more, because the Empress is giving birth to more. out of the magic that we are, that has come full circle world, and is paying us the reward of all of our prior investment and effort. Let's see the next two cards. Our first non-major arcana in the reading, Nine of Swords. Well, there it is. There's, just talk for a moment about a potential obstacle and the Nine of Swords show up. Talk about it in regard to our enthusiastic ego vulture thoughts that come swooping in when all of these beautiful energies are here. And this is a great opportunity. Take this as a great opportunity, because this kind of energy here with the World, the Magician, the Empress, and the Lovers is going to stimulate for some of us our doubts, our worries, and our fears. This happened to me over the weekend. I had to talk myself through some really old, stupid storytelling that's just, I can laugh at it now. In the moment, though, I got to hear my ego, my vulture thoughts, and that's what I feel here with all these birds in the air above the head of this person. These are the vulture thoughts that swoop in, that come out of programming. We talk about this so often, and this is the very thing right here that can stall us in a manifestation experience. However, take a look at this bird over here. It seems as if it comes out of the ether. It's all white. It's all white light energy. And with the Nine of Swords, the card asks us to pull our hands away from our face, to open up our eyes and dare to see something different, dare to dream something different, and dare to tell yourself something much more positive in now language. An example of now language is, my love is loving. And if we find ourselves challenged by all the goodness that's blossoming on our foundation, if we find ourselves challenged by our egos, we require more love, not less. More unconditional loving kindness and compassion, not less. And the Nine of Swords is a demonstration of where we give ourselves less. We need more right there. And we certainly have it to give, because we have the Empress combined with the Lover. So we've got all the love we could possibly require to shower on any kind of Nine of Swords life experience. So perhaps take a little bit more of a cavalier attitude when it comes to your ego voice and the vulture thoughts, and simply have some internal dialogue that sounds a little bit like, hey, thank you. I see you. I see that fear, that doubt, and that worry. And I can acknowledge that I was very comfortable with that story, though it has always caused this kind of posture, this kind of energy experience right here on the Nine of Swords. It has consistently provided that kind of outcome. I do not choose this now, right? I am sovereign to myself. I am the magician. I am the creator of my world and my life. And these thoughts no longer have a place at my table, right? You might have to do that 400 times a day until you clear this energy, though it's worthwhile, because look what you've been in collaboration with the multiverse for and with. All manner of loving goodness, right? So coming with the 9, yeah, look at that. It's the 7 of Swords. Whoa. Right, because this is acknowledgement of the thief, the saboteur. And that's the vulture thought every single time. So if you are going to validate and address your ego, your vulture thoughts, and you're going to make a statement similar to, there's no longer a place for you at my table, what you're saying here is, I choose not to rob myself of joy. I will not steal joy from my own life with this BS over here. Now, we saw the Queen of Swords yesterday, and she was representative of just this energy. So the cards are exceptionally consistent and extremely enthusiastic and encouraging for us to stay in these first 4 major arcana cards. And by the way, when you see a grouping of major arcana cards, this is an energy that is not fleeting. It's here to stay for quite a fashion. So the cards are saying, get comfortable with the goodness. And while you get comfortable with the goodness, simultaneously take a look at your BS and bring it some compassion and some love and let it go. You can see here that the scales are tipped far heavier in the Lovers, the Empress, the Magician, and the World cards. This over here barely would tip a scale at all, right? And yet we tend to lead with this energy. Once the ego gets going, it is so familiar, it is so comfortable, and it is such a reflection of what we see in the outer world. We see so many others doing just this sort of thing, and before long, we've marinated in an energy that is opposite this, that we're getting really, really good at recognizing it and doing something about it right away. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there he is. There's the Emperor. So now we have the Empress and the Emperor. This is Aries. This is fire energy. What we love about the Emperor is his directness. He's typically relaxed in his posture when you see him in tarot, which is wonderful. He is extremely experienced, tremendously knowledgeable. See, this is the energy that we decide to lean into when we are facing our 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, life experience, memories, and energies, right? We want to show up like an emperor in the face of this. He's not unkind. He gets a bit of a reputation for being a badass, but he's a loving badass. So bring your badassery to this tomfoolery. Nice. Okay, 3 of Cups is next on the bottom of the deck. Celebrate. This is the way to go, because we are making so much more of all that's on offer to us in these cards over here, and we're celebrating that. We're sharing that with those nearest and dearest. Next, we have Ace of Pentacles, new doors of opportunity, a card of great love. You know, talk about stability, emotional satisfaction, in a brand new climate of co-creative, manifested love, bliss, joy, and happiness. We did see that Ace of Cups in yesterday's reading. This is part of that overflow. And so we find our 9 of Swords and our 7 of Swords. This is something to most definitely celebrate, because we can shift this frequency. King of Wands, take charge like a leader. You know, King of Wands and the Emperor in the reading off the bottom of the deck. This is us not necessarily even recognizing how strong we are until we have this contrasting moment with the 7 and the 9 of Swords. And we feel that discomfort, and it is so glaringly oppositional to all the other cards here, to all the other beautiful energies on offer to us. So it makes it easy to witness ourselves and take the appropriate self-loving steps. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have the whole family now. Off the bottom of the deck, there's the Chariot. Continue to move dynamically onward and deeper, more expansively into everything that you have cultivated, and face these 9 and 7 of Swords moments dynamically with great strength and great knowledge, and bring to bear the full weight of your soulful presence on anything that is other than what you're witnessing in terms of your manifestation. So do it lovingly. Whoa, with grace. What a beautiful message. So we have the Emperor, the Empress, and the Chariot. They are the mother and the father of tarot, and the charioteer is their child. So talk about full circle moments. There's yet another representation of something coming together, all together, and dynamically so. Great fulfillment on offer to us. Angel answers now. Let's get some answers. Let these cards confirm something for you, be a message for you from your own guides, angels, ancestors, or specifically put a question to the deck. Look, here it is again. Take action. That's more encouragement. If you were inclined to pause and stop right here, the cards are saying, no, I just stopped shuffling and this card was face up. So it just went so well with what I'm saying. So I have to take it. Goodness gracious, look at this. Be assertive. These cards have consistently been coming out of this deck. Keep going. It doesn't matter. When you have that Nine of Swords, that Seven of Swords moment, that is an invitation. This is something to be celebrated. You can say no to it. No, I'm not going to travel that old familiar path. I am going to, without hesitation, dynamically flow in the direction of my love, my joy, my happiness, my overflow. And thank you again, ego, for showing up and letting me know where I may be creating an obstacle. Because there's something better than that, right? We know it. I'm going to do one more because I did not, I picked that no card rather than allow it to fall out of the deck. Communicate clearly. You know, I'm going to switch this one up today. Communicate lovingly with yourself. Yeah, be a clear, divine channel of love for yourself today as you encounter more challenging moments while you simultaneously celebrate the heck out of all of this beauty, wonder, and awe that's being dropped right on your foundation here with these incredible major arcana cards. Okay, final word on the reading. Shaman's Dream Oracle. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? We have Fortune's Wheel. Luck and right timing. Yes, we're aligning with our destiny over here in these cards. That's a big deal all the time. So celebrate the moments where you feel the contrast to these cards and upgrade your frequency in those moments. Have a beautiful Tuesday, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, hitting the like button. It's so appreciated. Peace, love, happiness. Namaste.